fuck is waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning in Europe, or the rest of the world for that matter, to watch Aljamain Sterling and Sean O'Malley. They're waking up for me. I can promise you that. They're waking up for me. They're staying there, they're tuning in for me because I'm a superstar in Europe. I've got an Irish nation behind me and a Brazilian nation behind me now, and I'm excited to go out there and show that I am a superstar.
Ian, outside of this card, it's also been a big week for you in the business world.
Yes, sir.
Betr and Jake Paul. How did that deal come about?
Two young men taking over the world of combat sports in very different ways, and two people who like to be disruptive, two people who have a good social media mindset. I'm building a team behind me because I want fans, I want supporters, I want people who pay money, who watch, who sit down and take the time out of their lives to watch what we do. I want them to feel like they know everything about me and my life because of my social media. It's a privilege that we have nowadays to have social media and to be able to pull out a phone, go on Instagram and say, what is Ian Garry doing in this world? What is X doing in this world? And I believe that everybody is talking about Jake Paul because he's making all the right decisions when it comes to media and marketing, and he's a phenomenal promoter of himself. So yeah, we're going to work together and make some cool content.
Was there any conflicts in signing the dotted line, knowing his relationship with your idol Conor McGregor, and maybe like, oh, I don't want to take one over the other or anything like that?
If they have beef, that's between them. I'm an adult. I can have friends who don't like each other.
How many people have asked you to set him up a fight with that Derek guy who works for Betr?
I told him when I seen him as a joke, because I knew he was going to maybe start melting off. I said, don't you start coming looking at fucking me now. If you want to go, I'll do it now. We'll do it in that ring. There's a ring right there. We can do it right here. And he's like, no, I'll just wait till the security around, or I'll wait till you're behind an iPad or something. He's like, I'm not going to do it now.
I mean, if you want to hook anyone up, give me a shout.
Ian, over to you right here.
How are
you?
I'm fucking great.
You mentioned the rankings earlier. I know you're a guy that's likes to visualize things. I mean, from the time that you announced your UFC signing, you declared you're going to be a champion one day, stuff like that. So how many fights away do you feel like you are right now from getting a title shot in your mind?
Four. I told him, and I have a 6-fight plan. This is another fight. This gives me 15 and 11 in the world. This breaks me to the top 10 now. Then there's a lot of amazing fights in the top 10. But I don't want to be one of these guys that are rushed up the rankings, rushed up to a title shot. We've seen it far too many times. People go, yeah, I'll do it, and then they end up going on this skid and their career gets a bit wavy. The truth is, I'm young. I'm 25 years of age. I have no need to rush. I know how good I am. I know how good I will be in 2 more years. So why not take those 2 more years? If I told you right now, let me just pull 4 names out of the top 10. I fought Geoff Neal, Wonderboy, Usman, and Kobe Covington in the next 2 years, and then got a title shot. Would anyone be disappointed by those 4 opponents? No. There's an insane amount of matchups in the top 10 that I can learn, grow, and evolve and showcase to the fans, to the UFC as an organization, and to myself how good I am. And I'm excited by that. So I don't want to jump the ladder, I don't want to skip anything, I want to do it my way, the right way.
And Neal was the guy that you wanted next as my reference, so I guess why? Why is he the next right step?
Someone said to me earlier on today, and I think this is nuts, Neil Magny's been fighting professionally since I was 12. That's insane. He's been ranked since before I was an amateur. So now I'm stepping up against a guy who's been in there with some of the best, who's beaten some of the best, lost to some of the best, but has faced that competition. He's coming into that octagon. He doesn't care who I am or what I'm doing. He's faced so many guys that he's in here and he's trying to implement his game plan and do what he does best. It is my job to prove that I'm far too good for him to have any success in this octagon.
And since you signed with UFC, the Conor McGregor comparisons have come because of your nationality. But fighting here in Boston, I mean, we've seen the sort of pops that the Irish fighters have gotten here before. So I guess what do you think that environment is going to be like on Saturday compared to your other fights?
I'm extremely excited to be in Boston, to put on a show in Boston. I feel like Boston is like a home away from home. I went out in the streets yesterday, I met so many Irish, I had so many Irish accents. It was really cool to experience that. I miss Dublin. I've been traveling out with a suitcase for 2 years. I've been traveling the world trying to learn, grow, and get better. And I'm excited to go home after this fight and do a victory lap. I'm excited for the Irish fans for the Irish media, for the UFC to have a UFC top 10 Irish welterweight, break in Boston, put on a show, give the fans what they want. And I'm telling you, when I walk out, you're going to hear that energy from the Irish supporters, because I tell you now, we are the best in the world.
I saw Conor was in your Instagram comments wishing you well. Have you talked to him at all beyond that? And I think Brad Pittone had done an interview with TSN this morning saying that he's supposed to be at this event.
I mean, if he's at the event, it would make sense with the tough final. I would think that would be a smart business decision from the UFC point of view. The truth is, with Conor, I need nothing from Conor. I've gotten every single bit of inspiration I've ever needed from Conor in his rise. And the truth is, I am just here to do my thing and have fun. And if he's here, amazing. He gets to watch me walk past.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, to your left.
How are you, sir? You good?
I'm great. How you doing?
You got a good smile on your face. I've been watching you. You got a smile. This is fun.
I love it.
That's my baby.
I didn't expect that. So you have this timeline.
Yes, sir.
And you say 4 fights, but where's the main event lineup? Like your next fight, main event?
I believe the first main event I'll get will be when I bring the UFC back to Dublin. I want to fight in December in Vegas. After this has been my third fight in 5 months, by the way. I'm ridiculously active. I want to turn this around, beat Neil Magny with ease, go in there and fight one of the guys in the top 10, and then it's unquestionable, it's unarguable that you have to bring me back to Dublin, Ireland. You have to put the UFC on in the 3 Arena or whatever venue you guys want to, and make me a main event against another top 10 guy.
Obviously, you were scheduled against Geoff Neal, you got changed to Neil Magny. You talk about how different styles they are. Which one's a tougher style?
Both guys possess different threats in there when you think of them as opponents, but the truth is, it doesn't matter to me. I don't focus on my opponent, I focus on myself. When I'm watching an opponent, I don't see what he's good at, I see what I can do. I look at it from a point of view of purely success. What can I do to have the most success against this guy? What holds can I see? And I see a lot of holds in both guys, so I'm just going to take advantage of whoever I'm fighting and go in there and showcase the stuff that I found and break them down. I believe this one's going to be more pace. I believe this one's going to be output. Neil's good. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not underestimating Neil. I know what he's doing. I know who he's been in the UFC for 30 fights. So I mean, it's ridiculous. He goes in and wins fights that he shouldn't necessarily win because he fights his way. However, my intelligence is far too high for him to be able to do what he does to other people, to me. And I believe this one is going to be a high output, brutal finish that might be 30, 40 punches long. I'm going to swing at him, he's going to miss. I'm going to hit him again, he's going to miss. And I'm just going to tactically just surgically dismantle him.
It seems like the mental aspect of the game is so important. It seems like something you're really good at.
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance being, obviously you hear fighters talk about, if I'm confident, I'm the best in the world, but also not overlooking somebody so you don't get upset?
How do I balance being confident and self-aware without being a massive dickhead, is basically what I'm trying to say. It's just having full awareness of everything that you do. I said this the other day, I was speaking to Robert Whittaker on Fox Australia. If Neil Magny pulls out a sledgehammer in the middle of that octagon and tries to beat you with it, I still have to have the mindset that I'm going to kill him. You have to have everything up here needs to be 110% bulletproof. You cannot have any doubts, because if you have doubts, then you can be broken. And that, I do not have. I do not have any doubts in where my career is, where it's going to be, how good I am, and how good I'm going to be. It's all in my head. I know I'm here. I am here. I'm gifted. I'm just simply here to receive and just enjoy the process.
My last question, you said, you're carrying 292 on your back, media's talking about you, fans talking about you. Sunday morning, what is the media and the fans saying about you?
I was right. I'm a superstar.
Good luck to you, sir.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Ian, over here.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. It's fight week. I get to have fun.
Great to talk to you, and I was just wondering, there was some animosity in the build-up a little bit, only for the fight to fall through. Is that Geoff Neal fight still going to happen someday? You still want that fight?
I don't know if it's animosity. I would say it's very, very smart tactical mind games. Geoff Neal had a mugshot. I found it. I printed it on a t-shirt. I sold the t-shirt. I wore it to UFC 291 for International Fight Week. And I believe that is 110% an absolute massive reason as to why he pulled out. I don't know if that fight's ever going to happen because I feel like I've already beat him. So if it's something that the UFC are absolutely adamant to push, I'll have that conversation. But I feel like I've already done the camp, won the fight, and now I'm focused on somebody else.
And last one for me, Killcliff was just nominated for Gym of the Year for the World MMA Awards.
Yes.
Can you just speak on what it's like training with such a talented gym that's now getting a lot of attention?
They've been getting a lot of attention for a long time. They've got a lot of people in that gym that are absolutely phenomenal. And the thing that I'm excited about most is when we talk about the people that that gym possesses, what about like the fact that I'm a nomadic fighter training all around the world with all of these different fighters. I'm able to learn and soak up knowledge from every different gym that I'm ever going to. I've been in Killcliff, I was recently in Shoot the Box, I've been in Renegade in Birmingham. I want to go to New Zealand and train with Adesanya and City Kickboxing because I believe they're phenomenal. I am someone who has such a thirst for knowledge and wants to be the absolute best I can be. And I believe the best thing for that is traveling the world and training with some of the best the world has to offer.
Thank you.
Over here on your left.
1 second, I think you were first. I seen you jump in, so 1 second, go ahead.
How are you? So throughout your time in the UFC, you fought on some really, really big cards.
Yeah.
You've stayed very active.
Yes, sir.
When Boston was announced, was that a card that you wanted to jump on? And what's your